hear me too? I think you should be able to hear me as well. Let me check. Yeah, this thing gets my voice.
I can't get back on my feet. I fall right into you.
Alright, good. I can finally just animate now.
Angel cries, oh, I awake here.
I want to try this. Can I mute this and you'll...
And all of my senses awake here.
I want to try this. Can I mute this and you'll...
And all of my senses. My heart screams. I won't put up a fight for you. If you can't seem to grasp the truth, 'cause I tell you, 'cause it's the way at the end of the day, that's all I say to you. Make the mistake that you'll be okay if that's what you wanna do. Yeah, that's all you. I wish you could see what's underneath. 'Cause all we need is you and me. But that's all you, 'cause there's a way at the end of the day, that's all I say to you. Make the mistake that you'll be okay if that's what you wanna do. Yeah, that's all. There's a way at the end of the day, that's all I say to you. Make the mistake that you'll be okay if that's what you wanna do. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all.
of this nonsense. Enough of this nonsense.
sun's not that far away. Hop back on the saddle soon, you soulless soldier. The dark can consume your brain. All we ever wanted was a little air to breathe, but all we got are ashes of our old memories. They can try to take me down, but they can't take me to my knees. No, you'll never tell
Gave me the power to survive. Gave me the will to live my life. But now that you pushed me away, I find it so hard to believe. Find it so hard to be me. Quand je vois ton sourire, je me demande, sera-t-il le mien? Encore une fois, toi et moi, main dans la main. Maintenant je vois ta décision. Je resterai dans ma maison, la maison de mon cœur, celle de verre que j'aurais dû bâtir avec.
Standing up too high with nowhere to fall down to, empathy around you. Standing looking back, you heard it all before. Now losing what you didn't know you had. Fearing what you want is nearing, but you're really trying to get away from it. Basic instincts overpowering. You still have this open. When this could be good enough for us. This could be good enough for us. When this could be good enough for us. This could be good enough for us. This could be good enough for This could be good enough for Hearing what you want is nearing, but you're really trying to get away from it. Basic instincts overpowering. You still have this when this could be good enough for us.
You have no idea, Shitbreak. I was streaming privately. Something in my YouTube settings changed, so I streamed with no one, thinking why is no one coming? I thought at least like you would come in and say that it's got recommended again, but I was streaming privately for some reason, so no one got a notification or anything.
Standing up too high with nowhere to fall down to, empathy around you.
guys hear me? Is the music too loud? Is it better now? Man, I need to set this and like never change it again. Every time I stream, like I spend like an hour trying to figure out, can you hear me? Can you hear music? Can you hear this? Is the music less loud now? I just lowered it. Is this good? Less. Less than this. Yeah, as in less or oh man, the delay, I don't know. I guess it's good. I'm gonna assume it's good now. If not, say again that it's not good and I'll fix it. Sweet, thanks. Oh shit, we can see Doc Ock's face here. Look at this. Look this guy hiding in there. He's gonna duck out of the frame. Oh, he can't. Oh no. Oh no. Great. So watch me as I redo all of this tentacle animation. Yeah, little cameo of like him hiding. I left this constraint, so I'm gonna break this. It's all gonna break. Yep. Let me see, maybe I can carry this over. Maybe it plays properly here. Does not. Oh no. I'm not sure how well this idea of like webbing the tentacle onto the ceiling fan is gonna work. Maybe I'll change that ceiling fan, like a air vent, whatever this thing is, ceiling fan or air vent thing, into something more solid. Something that maybe he can't break as easy. Okay, it kind of works here. Can I just carry this? I can just carry this. Oh. Is this animated too? A little bit. No, not to his crotch. Hide, dog, hide. Get out of the frame. Nice. Oh man, these are the things that I'm so happy that no one can see once the animation is done. But you guys will know now.
play the strings, I'll sing all night. I need a remedy, and melodies always make me feel alright. If you set the scene, I'll dim the lights. Creating memories, we treasure these forever throughout our lives. You can be my remedy, my therapy, all through the night. I can feel your energy, you healing me, stars align. You can be my remedy, my therapy, through the night.
Oh man, how long did it take for me to land my first job? I think when I was in uni, I was doing some freelance stuff, and then I did a bunch of jobs where I did the job, I delivered it, and didn't get paid, and then I had to argue with the guy, and it didn't work out. And when you first start off, there's a period of like people just fuck over you. I've been through that, and then I went to Canada. After I finished another school in Canada, I couldn't get any jobs after school. Like everyone liked my reel and interview went well, and then I didn't get the job. And then I learned it was something about like taxes in Ontario or whatever. But I mean, studying animation to getting a job, it took me a while. But after I studied in Canada, it took me 9 months to get an actual animation job. But man, it's just tough to get in. Once you're in, you're in. It's done. Of course, like the tiers of it change, but if you go into one TV animation studio and then like you don't punch someone or you don't like do something insane, you're good. Like that's fine. And then you will be okay in every TV place. No one will like ask too many questions. Because if it's a known studio, like a semi-known studio, it doesn't have to be like an amazing project. But you worked somewhere and they know the place you worked, then after that you'll be like fine getting animation jobs. And then you have to go through the same thing again now when you want like a film job. And then it's again the same thing. To get the first one is hard, but once you get it, all the other film places will be like, alright, fine. My first job was Paw Patrol. First animation job. I interviewed at Guru Studio like 3-4 times, and I really didn't understand what was wrong because my animation teacher at the time told me that if they call you for interview, that means your animation is good enough. Because if your animation wasn't good enough, they wouldn't bother calling you. So like you passed the first test. So the interview is just to show people that like you're a normal guy. And then I was thinking, am I not a fucking normal guy? Why do I keep failing these interviews? But then I find out that in the interviews they figure out that I am not a citizen. I work with a work permit, which then requires them to pay a different kind of tax that they have to allocate in the budget. And that's what was fucking me. And then that studio couldn't finish the project, I think, and they needed to make extra budget to finish the project. They had to push another 2 months, and that's when I got hired. And after I got hired there, I got hired into a different studio right away after the 2 months, because they talked to, man, the industry is so weird. They I applied to this other studio called Arc, and that's where I did the Thomas the Train Engine. After I applied, they went and grabbed dinner with my lead in Guru Studio, and I didn't tell my work that I'm like going to apply for like a different place. But my contract was ending. I just didn't want to tell them that I'm already looking for another job. But they had they had dinner with my leads, and I was like, holy shit, I'm so fucked. But my lead was cool. He said nice things about me, and they just hired me at Arc. And Arc was a tough place to get into. It's just getting that first job, and then making a good impression in the first job, and then people who know you will always say good things about you, and that's all everyone needs. Because there are some weird people, weird as in like they're not corporate friendly enough. Like you get an email saying that the project is cancelled, you're being let go, and they'll go like fuck this shit. And you can't do that. You can just say, oh well, that's unfortunate, looking forward to working with you again, and you leave. You can't flip out. If you do, you don't get hired again. Or you have to have like done other, like if you fail your assignments all the time, that's also a problem, of course. Like if a studio once thinks that you're slow or you don't take feedback well or something, that also sticks. It would be really hard if you got let go from a studio because they thought like you were super slow or something. It would be tough to get back in there. But that being said, like that stuff doesn't really happen often because they look at your reel, they talk to you, and they already have a pretty good idea of where you're at. They know what you can do better than you know, because they've been doing this for so long. So they won't give you like insane stuff on the get-go. It's just getting the first job, man. That's the toughest thing. It's been like 10 years if you consider like when I started animating, but that was school. And honestly, before I went to Canada, which was like 6 years ago, I wasn't really animating. I was just putting frames next to each other. But I started actually animating like 12, 13 years ago in university. So not actually just like going to school, learning how to animate, how it's made and stuff. But like acting, doing lip syncing, proper poses and silhouette and all that stuff I really learned 6 years ago, 2014, yeah, 13, 14, like 6, 7 years ago. I started 2D, but I've been mostly doing 3D. 2D is like a hobby. It was fucking amazing, man. But for me, the most emotional thing was when I first got hired, and I was because Avengers' theme music was on my Spotify, and I got the email like I got hired, and I couldn't believe it. Like I'm actually gonna work on like Marvel movies, and then my Spotify started playing the fucking Avengers theme, and I kind of teared up. That was my most like amazing feeling. Also, it's awesome to see your first movie and like your name in the credits and stuff too. But my first movie was unfortunately not Avengers: Infinity War, which I was so sure that's why they hired me. But it was Mowgli, and I was like, okay, this is still great. It's my first like movie. It's not a TV show. It's not a DVD thing. It's a movie, and then Mowgli released on streaming services. It didn't go to the widescreen. So like the first credits I saw was kind of like, yay, I guess. What is this, shot 5? Oh, this is shot 6, I think. Let's see what this looks. I might cut the previous shots. We were talking back then, right, Brian? Like I was doing the Spider-Man animation and that's when we started talking. Man, when I was doing that, I could have never thought that I could get higher than that. I had kind of given up. That's why I was doing the Spider-Man thing. Because all these, like, I animate and like internet tutorials and workshops and stuff, it's all like, you need to have weights in your reel, you need to have lip sync, you have to show body mechanics, and all I was doing in animation was like checking these boxes, and I was like feeling super depressed. So I just said, I just want to have fun, I just want to animate because I love animating, and I did the Spider-Man thing. I did not think for a second that was gonna help me get hired at all. Alright, where's this hookup? Merge. If I cut this at this point, how does this read? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this cut works? Ah, this shot doesn't have the same background. That's why it's looking super weird. Ah, fuck. Shot 5. Why is it black in here? Oh, because this thing is not. That's so weird. What is it seeing in the frame that's black? What is this? Is it just the default lighting? No, this is stupid thing. Wall red or red wall. I needed something stupid. Reddish. This is a problem. The default lighting is making it black. Well, my solution for this is, for right now, I'm just gonna sort of shade this. Oh man, I'm so not rendering this shot. Oh. In the previous animation of like Spider-Man, the long one I made, people asked me if they could take the scene so they could render it. There is a shelf for golden spiral and rule of third overlays. What do you mean? How would golden spiral and rule of third have? Well, I give it for camera framing. It's one of these things. I don't know what you mean by that. I got a text. Oh, I got a text from you. Viewport overlay. Join us. PCV VFX viewport overlay. Let me check this. Where's my Discord?
Hello and welcome to this video demonstration about the viewport overlay. The viewport overlay was designed to allow users to view the rule of thirds and golden spiral composition techniques within the Maya viewport, allowing them to better compose their shots. Once the tool's been downloaded, it can be saved anywhere. So in this case, golden spiral simply overlays a spiral, and thirds again the thirds. So I can line up my droid character to rule of thirds and possibly to go on spiral.
That is pretty
to better
useful.
arrange the shot. So as his arm comes round, it follows go on spiral nicely like that.
I don't know about doing that.
The go on spiral can also be changed by right clicking on it and assigning it to either the top left, bottom right, bottom left. The overlays automatically adjust to fit the resolution you're currently previewing. So if I view a 1K square,
Alright, looks cool.
rule of thirds is now square, and the golden spiral maintains its
Download it. Piece VC. Scripts, I guess, because this is ML script. But there was two things this guy clicked. Why is there only one that I downloaded?
correct aspect ratio indicates within the proportion is D-drop 510. Within the shelf menu, on a load shelf,
Ah, it's a shelf. Gotcha.
viewport overlay.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. Let me check the chat if you said something. So do you plan these shots out beforehand or do you just think it up in the moment? I should plan them up beforehand, but I don't. Because this is like what I do for fun when I'm not working. So yeah, this is not planned. I have a general idea of what I want it to happen, and I'm trying to get the character there for it to happen. So when I first modeled the factory, like when I first did this stuff, I have I had a plan of, oh shit, where's, oh my god, sucks to look at it like this. Alright, so when I first did this bit, I knew that I want them to come and then go down this way and then pass through this and then go here, and eventually I want him to end up around this. But I'm probably not gonna reach that yet because I had another idea while I was doing it. But yeah, I don't really plan it. So let me load this shot. This is gonna be broken now. It's broken. Merge shot 5 hookup. Oops. And I had cut this frame, I think. Oops. I don't know if this needs another cut in the middle. I think this works. Does it, or is it too jumpy? I guess it's too jumpy because he leaves the frame and then he's in the middle of the frame. He needs to be not in the frame in this shot. Or I can just remove that shot. And how does it look then? Thanks, Gerbils. No, it needs that shot. It needs that shot, but that shot needs to start differently. Shot 5. Okay, I need to pull everything forward. Layout, everything. 255 onwards. Also, what I'm doing here of animating every single shot in one Maya file is really stupid. You shouldn't do this, but it's faster. So I'm doing it, but I think like if more than one person was working on this, this would be hell. Like you need to split these into their own Maya scenes. Like look at this graph editor, it's so long. It has benefits when you're doing like a previous like what I'm doing now. But yeah, I need to not do that. So let's say how many frames? 4. 4 sounds good. For this to not be in the frame in the beginning. That might be super fast. Let's find out. Was in 270. Oh shit, it changed. So this shot now starts at 280. This is up to 279. Let's get you out of this frame. fix all this. Perfect. I need to constrain this. I really don't want to deal with that for like a previous. These are not even blocking, honestly. Like, I don't know how he goes from this pose to this pose. I just dropped it there. Tunk. No, it feels slow. Yeah, it travels for too many frames. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select everything. Key here. Although I don't need everything, I need Spider-Man. And this. And you guys hit at this point. Punk, punk. You should not be seen for a few frames. The speed works. Ah, music. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna cut this part. Okay, let's try this for a better hookup. Also, I'm gonna get some water. Oh, there's a spider web. There's a spider web on the bottom right corner. Yep. Another cameo. Stupid spider web. Okay. Hello, spider web. Cool. Remove the spider web. first. Uh-oh. Something crushing, something's happening. Skydance. Which studio was that? Let me check. Skydance. That's Skydance Studio. Skydance Media. Animation Skydance Careers. Arnold Schwarzenegger's spy adventure series headed to Netflix. Saints and Sinners. Ah, Grace and Frankie. What is this? Oh, it's a fan art. Looks cool, but I feel like this studio does not have much animation. They're making a movie called Luck. Skydance Luck. 2022 film. Spellbound. Isn't that a game? Was that spell break? Or this is something else? Luck. Okay, so Skydance animation is something else, I guess, from what I'm looking at. Skydance. What did they do? Holy shit. John Lasseter as their lead. That's pretty dope. Oh, is this that Netflix studio that did they do Klaus? No, Klaus was done somewhere else. What did they do before? Did they do any animation before? Yeah, these two shots are too similar for them to be a cut. It just feels like a flashing lights. Let me install this thing. New shelf? Load shelf. Scripts. Shelf. Open. And immediately make it not a shelf. Shelf editor. Oh. Delete shelf. By my file. Save preferences. Save machine. I think they going to start the first animation move with big one. Yeah, John Lasseter is a big name, but I guess when you say leads, although these titles change everywhere, I guess you mean a supervisor. I don't think he'd be a lead. In where I work, it goes like animator, senior animator, lead animator, and supervisor animator, and then there is VFX supervisor. So I think he'd be like the animation director or something. I don't think he would be a lead animator. Lead animator is like 5 years in the industry, 6 years in the industry kind of title. John Lasseter is the industry himself. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to cut this out. So let's go to this shot 6 camera. Ah, it's already done for me. No, it's gonna jump back up. Yeah. Kinda curious. Does this read on this angle? Oh, wait a minute. Would this be cooler in this framing? Ooh, is this better? Or it's more confusing? I guess you can't see the distance of the webs in this. Oh man, I don't know. This framing or this framing. Yeah, this is much clearer. This is cool too, if I fix the poses. Fuck it. By the way, does anyone have an issue with me swearing all the time? I'm not used to streaming, I don't know what the do's and the don'ts here. I thought it'd be fine since YouTube doesn't like care, since I'm not getting monetized anyway. We fucked something. I moved this. This is why it's messed up. Why did I move this here? Oh crap. wasn't. I didn't work on Avengers Infinity War. My first big screen was technically Mowgli because some theaters showed it, and then it was Alita. And after Alita, Spider-Man. After Spider-Man, his Dark Materials. And after that, I worked on Wonder Woman, but it still hasn't come out yet. Then I worked on A Boy Called Christmas, which I don't know when it's gonna come out. I don't really care much about that. This Christmas is like this New Year's is coming out. And then I worked on his Dark Materials season 2. Actually, that's out now, I think. Although I may not be on the credits for that one because I did not work for it on it for too long. His Dark Materials release date. Oh yeah, it's out. But I worked on episode 6. Was this episode 6 or 8? Dark Materials. Oh, there it is. Where's my stuff? I didn't put the credits for his Dark Materials too. Did I? Yeah, season 2, episode 6 and episode 8. Then I worked on Tom and Jerry, and now I'm working on Matrix, and in 2 weeks I'm gonna go to Doctor Strange, hopefully. Just wanna see when is the episode that I worked on is out. We don't know. Well, I'll check if I'm in the credits, but I might not be because a lot more people than the people that you see in the credits work on these movies and TV shows, but there isn't just enough place for everyone. So they kinda put it based on like who deserves it the most. I worked on that show for 2 months, so there's definitely people that deserve it more than I do. So I might not be in the credits. I was in the first one. Nothing happened to Alita. I was on Alita. Yeah, Bentley is great. Nothing happened to it. It did come out. I watched it. It's great. I am on the credits for this one. I think I put it on my Instagram whenever I'm on credits of something. Um, there. What is this? His Dark Materials. And I didn't put Alita. Oh, this is Spider-Man. No, there it is. This is Alita. Right, Alita Battle Angel mission credits. There I am. And I think I also put Mowgli. Where's Mowgli? I guess. There it is. Mowgli. This was shown in few theaters, and then it went straight to Netflix. Let's check out our new edit. The new honorary shot 5. this is in, this is out. Too long. This pause is too long. Maybe one frame. I mean, I guess it works. It's kinda boring. Because in all these other shots the camera keeps moving and then suddenly this is... Yeah, I don't know, it's missing something. The camera is too steady. It's crazy how you can do straight ahead animation. I mean, I think in I think animation is not a great thing to stream because it's too long and you can't really watch it all of it. But if you watch, I've redone these shots many times because I don't know what I'm doing because I don't plan and I make mistakes and I go back and redo everything. Like I'll try to show you this. I think fourth shot. Yeah, this. Like I changed this so many times. It's not that. I may have removed the version that I changed. But this was completely different. I had to do so many things to land on that. Check this. Now these are all final stuff. But yeah, I try and sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it works on first try. If I did like a storyboard or something, it would have worked in first try. It would have saved more time. But I'm just enjoying the process of like trying to find a pose. Also, this is like previous. Like to clean this. Ooh wee. It's gonna take forever to clean it. Alright, now I'm gonna do the super tough bit of trying to make this work. I've been webbing all these arms. Now I need to place the arms where they are and see if that actually worked. Oh man, my mic turned off, I didn't realize. I don't know how much of that you heard. I was asking how you do it. And I said that I do straight ahead, but I do a lot of mistakes. And I keep going back to shots and redoing everything. So you don't do the next pose? Um, I usually, like, what I do the first pose, and then I either do the next pose, or I think like, okay, I want him to eventually do this. So I'll do a pose like far ahead, and then try to figure out how he's gonna get to that. But for like this hitting the vent thing, I didn't do that. I just did right away because I know he's gonna hit it and it's gonna fall. It's not too much to think about. That's what I do too. Like I do the blocking poses, and then I mean what I do is I just watch two blocking poses switch to one another, and I'll notice something like, oh, like it looks really bad. Both arms move at the same time or something. I'll just quickly fix that, even though it's not the time to fix that right now. I think that's why like people like what I do now, and they think it looks nice, even though it's still like blocking-y. But then when I'm actually gonna animate, I'm not actually animating right now. When I'm gonna actually animate, I'm gonna go into the graph editor, clean the curves and everything. Yeah, it's good to try different workflows. I used to always do the poses and work stepped, but after I started working, I had to change that because at work we don't really do stepped. What are you trying to animate? Hey Renato. I think it was awesome, man. I love that game. It was great. It's just it was a bit short, and I think the beginning and the end, like the action set pieces at the beginning and the end, is way better than like Peter Parker Spider-Man. But that game, Peter Parker Spider-Man, had a lot more. This kind of has the beginning, and there's like a bridge thing in the middle, and then there's the end. Between that, there isn't really anything. It's just a really short game. I wish it was much longer, but it was great. I'm still trying to figure out if I should get a PS5. I feel like I'm gonna get it, but the game I wanted to play the most was Miles Morales. I already finished it. I already did like a new game plus one too. So I don't know. I didn't 100% the game yet. I didn't get the platinum achievement. I wanna do that, but then I'm thinking if I'm gonna get a PS5, I'll probably do it there. I don't know. It's great though. His swinging animations are much cooler. The tricks you can do is much cooler. But his suits are not. Like there's ups and downs. His suits are not great. His original suit is great. His suit with the scarf is great. And the Spider-Verse suit is great. But I honestly didn't like any other one. I really wish that the next game, like the next Spider-Man, they would make it Spider-Man. Like instead of saying Spider-Man, they would write Spider-Man as in like multiple, and then they let us co-op. That would be amazing. That was cool. Although right now the way they set it up is like Miles is just way better. Why would you wanna be the Spider-Man that doesn't have Venom Punch and invisibility? Peter has gadgets too, which is cool, but Miles's Venom stuff pretty much does what the gadgets do anyway. Like pushing people up, throwing people down. It's pretty awesome. Alright, I'm gonna try to find a good pose to frame this Doc Ock. See you, Brian. Take care, man.